Garcia and Eddie Payne. Eddie Payne, he tried to call it off.
But Hoppy has Stephanie Garcia down in the infield. Let's see what's going on with her. Hoppy, what's going on down there?
Stephanie, you know, a lot of the T-Birds fans are worried about what your teammate, the Jackson boys, might do to Debbie Heldon in that match race tonight.
Look at these fans shouldn't worry about Debbie Heldon. They better be worried about me, because I am going to take care of that Jolly Green Giant front for all. She's picked on me, she's abused me. Anybody interferes between me and Debbie, so help me, the Jackson brothers will wipe them out. Anybody. Ralphie, Danny, anybody.
Okay, just like the babbling brook, we'll get back to action now.
Good Lord. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Thunderbirds chip away again. They keep coming back. The Devils try and knock them out. They only trail by 5. Out the gate.
Did you see that?
What? Boy, that was a lot of strength that girl showed there.
Stephanie Garcia is just, I don't think she likes anybody on that track out there tonight. Look at the eyes. They just sparkle in there.
She really doesn't. Oh, he goes wide inside right by Valerie Vega. Picks up the points. 3 minutes to go, even on the clock. She's got a hold of Gina Gonzalez again. Not again. Oh! Right out into the concrete floor of this pavilion.
I think she tried to make another gate right there, but thank the Lord that that rail held up there.
Patty Fraser comes over to her, give her a piece of her mind.
Can you believe it? They call her Sweet Stephanie Garcia.
Well, I think she calls herself that. I've never really heard anybody else call her that. Uh-oh, they're going at it now. Pulling the hair. They're in a hairlock. Oh! Oh, no. Right on her backside under that concrete floor, Jazz.
I think the T-Bird girl just got tired of what decided to dish it out. But the Guru's down there. Watch this, Ted. She's got her, and she's trying to make right through that rail. Grab that. She tried it.
Ooh, that's tough to do.
That's the only place she could go right there. If she'd have.
Looks like Stephanie Garcia, the Apache Terror, has the helmet.
She's always on the warpath out there. And look at this T-Bird girl going out with her.
Number 5, Gina Gonzalez says, oh, no. Oh, ouch.
Well, that took a little sparkle out of Gonzalez.
Stephanie Garcia, what a vicious poop that was.
The T-Bird girl is still off the track out there, and Garcia got a point for passing her there.
That girl never ceases to amaze me. Oh, Gail Bowers is a big block. As Garcia goes by on the inside. The Devils did a nice job of keeping the Thunderbirds high. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Oh,
Stephanie Garcia is spraying them all over the track. She's hitting anything in a green and white uniform, standing up.
Coming up to Gonzalez, pulls the hair and yanks her down, calls it off.
Woo. Let's see what the referee's called on that.
Well, how did it go tonight? What do you think about tonight's game against the Bombers?
Well, when Georgia finds out what the Bombers did to us, you're going to regret it, because you took our techniques and used them on us. But you won't get away with it, Patsy. Nobody messes with Sweet Stephanie, and you better remember that the next game I come against you.
Whoa, Patsy, what have you got to say about this?
What do you mean, Sweet Stephanie? You're not sweet. We're the best. Look at who won. We won.
The only reason you skated dirty, Patsy, is because you watched me and you knew it would work for you. But I got news for you, Patsy. You sit on
Ladies, wait.
Watch her. She drags a foot. Watch Whitman right under the chin. Oh, woo! Tough hit. I tell you, that would have knocked a lot of people out that I know, men and women. But in Georgia Haas, they ought to put that Garcia in the box. Did you see that? Oh, boy, she's coming back. Redhead against Stephanie Garcia. Oh!
Drew is not showed up yet. I can't imagine what's going on out here, but Miss Georgia Haas, that's her hand-picked man.
Well, we haven't received any word. It's not unlike the Thunderbird crew to just be hiding in the stands during the game and showing up whenever he feels like it. He's about as flaky as Gaddafi.
And here's our two top girls out here. The blue and the gold now.
Patsy Delgado took a hard fall there. Stephanie Garcia got her again as she approaches the rear of the pack.
Garcia picked up points last time.
Ooh, number 25, Stephanie Garcia went right by Lori Weichel, who went down early at that jam. Coming on around again, Stephanie Garcia playing it top. Oh, Delgado with the spin whip. Oh, grabs her by the hair. Oh, that's like that.
Look at these women go at it. Referee's got his hands full out there tonight. I haven't picked up the points. They don't care who scores. for, Ted. They're going to go at it.
Unbelievable. Johnny Lopez trying to yank those two apart. Nope. Still got a hold.
I think he put them both in the belly. That's what should be done.
Stop it, girls. Stop it.
I'll tell you what, if they keep this thing going, they ought to get them off the track. Watch this block, Ted. She turns right around, catches her high right there. Oh, what a block.
Let's go down to the infield now, and Shelly Jamison.
I assume you two don't like each other. Is that correct? That's right. Every time we come out on the track, she's trying to listen to me, Moonlight. You're your stupid fan. I got it with you and everybody in this organization. We got it with you too, Stephanie. We're going to take care of you for one thing in a row. Sorry. I think I'll step out of this at this point. A lot of animosity on this track, and you never know what fights will develop, but that's a nasty one, so I'm getting out of the way.
Final obstacle, Sweet Stephanie in that black uniform. 4 seconds, 3, and oh my, they are lifting Sweet Stephanie and launching her.
And they lose their jetter. And now the T-Bird Jetter Gonzalez goes down since she's facing a mean rear blocker in Sweet Stephanie Garcia. Can she get around her before this cycle clock ends? A left hook so that Sweet Stephanie can rest the right, which is getting a good workout. Gonzalez will not say die. Sweet Stephanie will say bye-bye.
Whoa!
And on that, the cycle ends.
Oh, Skinny Minnie just gave her a ride of her life.
A bewildered Sweet Stephanie had no idea that Skinny Minnie was flying in from the heavens. Now she finds out who did it, so she's after blood. And there they go.
Skinny Minnie versus Sweet Stephanie. Poor Don.
Nobody pays attention to me, says the referee Don Lastra. There's a warning to Sweet Stephanie.
She's getting mighty close to that penalty pod.
Now, David talked about the rivalry between Electric Randy and Sweet Stephanie. Notice the red hair? Well, Sweet Stephanie... Oftentimes as much action on the infield as on the track itself. New jetters now for both teams. In the black helmet, it will be their Sweet Stephanie Garcia, and trailing her, it will be Queenie Cromie. Second cycle of this first period for the women. The Violators and the Rockers. This is the semifinal of this Commissioner's Cup Championship Series. And there goes Queenie Cromie for the Wall of Death. Sweet Stephanie right behind. Both ladies got 2 on the Wall of Death. They're going to give 2 to Queenie. Even though she fell, they say she kept her balance long enough. They also get 2 on the jet jump. Now Sweet Stephanie tries to make her way through those leopard skin opponents. And keep in mind that she must beat that 45-second clock. She's now going to take some time to slow down Queenie and prevent her from scoring. And now she moves out on her own. That's Lady D, Donna Young going down. And Sweet Stephanie once more, and Lolly Waterman takes a hit. 2 seconds left, and with 1 second left, she is unable to get past Dar the Star. But another good cycle for the Violators. They lead the Rockers 13-9 as Dar the Star meets Sweet Stephanie with referee Paul Gallegos in the middle.
Sweet Stephanie not too happy about that call. Here's the Violators starting lineup for the women. Sweet Stephanie leads it off.
Head up to the Wall of Death. Dar the Star, 2 points. Sweet Stephanie likewise on the wall. And they keep their balance coming across the jump, so they both get 2, and then they lose their balance. And the Jetters have, at least for the moment, dismissed thoughts of scoring, but now Dar the Star is back up. Sweet Stephanie is slowed. Can Dar score some individual points? Her Rockers need 4 points in a hurry. Clock counting down in this final cycle of the period. The men, remember, coming up next. Sweet Stephanie now without her helmet, back in it, trying to pass Lady D and get points there. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, and down goes Stephanie.
That was a hard hit.
And Sweet Stephanie paying the piper.
This is where you really pay your dues in this game. Look at her take that rail. Unbelievable. That was a devastating fall.
Christopher. Nope, she only got 2, so did Sweet Stephanie.
Unbelievable.
Sweet Stephanie, whoops. Does it appear that Hot Rod is headed for deep water?
Bam, bam, bam. She's dead.
Sweet Stephanie moves on meanwhile. Excellent skater coming up now on the tank, Marnie Smith.
Oh!
Down goes the tank. Now it's the Latin Spitfire. She clobbers and moves out of the way for another point.
Stephanie's on a warpath now.
Past Sadie Crestman for a 3rd point with less than 5 seconds left. Who leads the league in long hair, and that long hair becomes a detriment as Sweet Stephanie pulls her down. In comes the Blonde Bomber to rescue her teammate. Down goes the Blonde Bomber. The Spider a bit off balance, and that gives Stephanie leverage. Do you sense that the Spider's in deep doo-doo? Yes, down she goes. On the track, but she's way behind. Sweet Stephanie finds another hairdo she likes. That was Masako Arichi of Japan. Now she latches on to the Blonde Bomber, who bids adieu. And the cycle ends with Sweet Stephanie celebrating and in trouble with Don Lastra.
I told you about pulling hair. I warned you over there, and you pulled hair twice. I gave you a fair warning a while ago. 1 minute in the box over there. Get over there now.
Well deserved.
$100. Now get over there. Get going. Now be fine. You want a $1,000 fine? Now get over there.
The girls setting them up, and the blockers. These are called blockers.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa! Already we got a fight.
Already, we're getting into the scrap.
Whoa! Come on, Phoenix, how do you feel about this? They're not choreographed. They are upset. Whoa! I'll tell you what, we're not going to need referees. We're going to need security. Whoa, we see the skate. No skate. No skate. Whoa, let go of the hair. You know what? That's the thing. Whoa.
Basically right now is that they're filling each other out. There's a lot of adrenaline. We've all been ready.
Now, Gatsby, for those naysayers that thought this was